Today, I'm diving into the latest happenings with SoFi. We're going to dissect current data points, examine what the short sellers are doing, and look at some analyst predictions for the upcoming Q2 earnings, which are showing some promising trends. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell, so you never miss any of our uploads and also enter our giveaway. But before that, alert, this is not a financial advice video. Let's kick things off by talking about SoFi's recent performance. The stock is down slightly, about 0.54%, which is quite volatile. The day saw a high of $7.60 and a low of $7.33, with a significant volume of 27.8 million shares traded compared to the average of 36.2 million. Initially, there was a lot of buying activity, likely market makers covering their in-the-money options from last week. This is typical for Mondays as the market opens. However, the momentum shifted when some institutions began selling, which is something to keep an eye on. Taking a broader view of the market, it appears most stocks are trending green today, which isn't great for SoFi as it gets lumped in with stocks that are perceived as overvalued or technically broken. Despite this, transactions over $100,000 on the secondary market show a mix of buying and selling, which indicates ongoing interest and activity. Interestingly, shorts are returning 1.41 million shares today, which suggests that the drop in SoFi's price isn't driven by short selling, but rather by institutional selling and algorithmic trading. It's worth noting that 17.16% of SoFi's float is being shorted, equating to 178.2 million shares, with an average cost of borrow at 0.67%, slightly lower than last Friday. Up until Thursday, the cost to borrow minimum was negative, meaning brokers were actually paying people to short SoFi, trying to stimulate business. Despite this, shorts have been returning shares recently, likely due to high expectations for SoFi's upcoming Q2 earnings. Switching gears to analyst ratings, there hasn't been much activity recently. The last rating was about 5 days ago. Analyst earnings per share estimates haven't changed, but revenue expectations have seen some fluctuations. 4 weeks ago, the revenue consensus was $566 million, which increased to $578 million in my last update. However, it has recently dipped back to $564 million, possibly due to a new, more bearish analyst rating. This shift in revenue expectations could be viewed in two ways. Either analysts are becoming more pessimistic about SoFi's prospects, or they are lowering their expectations, which might set SoFi up for a more significant positive surprise if it beats these lowered expectations. Now, let's talk about options. There's currently $4.56 million in call options and $2.54 million in put options, with 44% of all options being bearish. Most of the activity centers around the $7 to $8 strike prices. If you're not familiar with options, I highly recommend learning about them as they can be very beneficial. The fact that many call options are set above $8.50 indicates bullish sentiment, mainly from large entities. The open interest for the July 26 expiry date shows significant interest at the $7.50, $8, and $8.50 strike prices. Technically, SoFi is trading between its R1 and R2 levels at around $7.45, with $7.50 being a crucial pivot point. The stock hasn't tested the $7.21 support level for over a week, but if it breaks above $7.50, it could easily reach $8. The market sentiment towards SoFi isn't favorable right now, but technical indicators show it is still in the higher percentile of the Bollinger Bands and above many moving averages. The stochastic indicator is around 70, suggesting it's somewhat overbought, but a consolidation to around $7.20 could reset this. Retail investor activity has seen a decline since a peak on the 17th, but overall, the data points remain bullish despite today's red. It appears there's a lot of market manipulation at play. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.